Why are the elect always alone? The loneliness of the chosen is a concept that is often misunderstood. In a world where connection and socialization are valued and promoted, those who feel lonely can be seen as unfortunate or misunderstood. Yet this solitude is, in many ways, a powerful gift, a sacred space where intention aligns with the universe, and where the true inner journey begins to flourish. When we speak of the power of intention, we are referring to the creative force that resides within each of us. Intention is a magical tool that, when used with clarity and purpose, can shape our reality. The chosen ones are aware of this truth. Often, they find their solitude to be a refuge in which they can define and refine their intentions without the distractions of the outside world. In this space, they can reflect on what they really want to attract into their lives. What experiences do they want to have? What connections do they seek? This clarity of intention not only allows you to move forward on your spiritual path, but also acts as a magnet for opportunities and relationships that are in harmony with your essence. Imagine a lighthouse in the darkness. Its light is intention, shining brightly and clearly. Those who are attuned to that light are drawn to it, while others may stray, unable to see the path illuminated by the energy of pure intention. This is why the chosen ones often find that, as they become more focused on their purpose and their deepest desires, they also experience a certain degree of loneliness. It is not that there are no people in the world who share their interests or aspirations, but that the higher vibration in which they operate can be difficult to reach for those who are not on the same wavelength. Solitude, then, becomes a space for growth and reflection. It is a time to look inward, to question and to discover. On this journey of self-knowledge, the chosen ones immerse themselves in their own desires, passions and abilities. This process can be intense and often painful, as stripping away external expectations and influences can lead to deep introspection. However, through this solitude, they find the true essence of who they are and what they came into this world to do. It is not unusual that, during this time, they begin to develop spiritual skills or discover hidden talents, all of which prepare them to fulfill their life mission. In addition, it is crucial to understand that solitude also acts as a protective shield. The elect are highly sensitive to the energies around them, and often feel the need to protect their energy from negative influences. In a world full of distractions and low vibrations, being alone can be a way to preserve their life force. This protection allows you to stay focused on your path, avoiding influences that could divert you from your purpose. Solitude, then, is not a state of deprivation, but an act of love for oneself, a way of taking care of one's energy and mission. The awakening of consciousness is another aspect intrinsic to the solitude of the chosen ones. As they raise their vibration and begin to see beyond material reality, their relationships and connections may begin to change. Often, this means that some bonds that once seemed meaningful may fade, leaving a void that can feel like loneliness. But this is where the magic of transformation happens. This process of detachment is actually an opportunity to grow and evolve. Solitude becomes the space where true spiritual awakening takes place, where the chosen ones can connect with their higher self and with the universe on a deeper level. The connection with the All is perhaps the most comforting aspect of the solitude of the chosen ones. Although they may feel physically alone, in a spiritual sense they are inextricably connected to the universe and to all life forms. This connection reminds them that they are never truly alone. There is a cosmic community that supports and guides each of them on their journey. This awareness brings them comfort and helps them understand that their solitude is ultimately a necessary stage on their path to realizing their highest potential. The solitude of the chosen ones is thus a journey toward self-discovery and authenticity. Although it is often a lonely path, it is replete with opportunities for deep connection, both with oneself and with the universe. Each moment of solitude is an open door to expansion, an invitation to delve deeper into universal truths and soar to new heights of consciousness. In this sense, solitude is not a sign of weakness, but an affirmation of strength, a testimony to the courage required to follow the call of the soul. In the end, solitude may seem challenging, but it is a vital component in the life mission of the elect. As they progress on their journey, they discover that each experience of solitude brings them closer to their true selves. Those who have been chosen are the warriors of light, the bearers of truth, and their solitude is the training ground where they develop the skills necessary to fulfill their purpose in this world. Now, as we reflect on the power of intention and solitude, we prepare to explore another crucial aspect of this journey, the energy of vibration. How can the higher frequencies that the chosen emit influence their relationships and their connection to the world around them? The answer may open up a new understanding of loneliness and community, and how the chosen ones can navigate this delicate balance. Loneliness may seem, at first glance, to be a heavy burden. However, for those who consider themselves chosen, this state is an open door to a new dimension of self-discovery and spiritual growth. In the vast universe of spirituality and mysticism, solitude is not a sign of isolation, but a sacred space where the true power of intention is cultivated, a place where souls can shine in their authenticity. When we dive into understanding why the chosen ones often find themselves alone, it is crucial to recognize the energy of vibration. Throughout our lives, each of us emits a unique frequency, a vibration that attracts people, situations and experiences that resonate with our inner being. The chosen ones tend to vibrate at higher frequencies, allowing them to connect with subtler and deeper realities. However, this energetic elevation can be a double-edged sword. Not everyone can tune into this vibration. Thus, it is natural for those who do not understand or cannot elevate themselves to this same frequency to move away, creating a void that can be misinterpreted as loneliness. Solitude, then, becomes a refuge for the chosen ones, a space where they can explore and delve into their essence without the interference of the outside world. In this isolation, the vibration remains pure and clear, allowing the chosen ones to connect with the universal flow of energy. In this sense, solitude is not just a physical state, but an energetic experience where the connection to the whole is intensified. This is where the magic begins to happen. When our intentions align with our authentic self, we begin to attract experiences and connections that truly resonate with our essence. By raising our vibration, we are also on a path of self-knowledge. Solitude becomes a journey inward, where every thought and every emotion can be explored without distraction. This process of introspection allows the chosen ones to discover their true passions and life purposes. In the stillness of solitude, the map of their personal mission is revealed, a guide that invites them to follow the path of the soul. Each moment of silence becomes an opportunity to listen to the inner voice, the one that whispers deep and forgotten truths. In this journey towards self-knowledge, the chosen ones often find that the protection of their energy is fundamental. In a world full of noise and distractions, where negative energies can influence our state of being, solitude becomes a shield. Being alone can be a way to protect oneself from influences that do not resonate with one's essence, allowing a safe space for reflection and growth. This energetic safeguard is essential for those seeking to fulfill their life mission, as outside influences can throw you off course and create confusion on the spiritual path. Loneliness can also be a sign of awakening. As the chosen ones evolve and expand their consciousness, relationships that once seemed meaningful may begin to fade. This process of transformation can be painful, but it is also a sign that one is moving toward a state of greater understanding and connection with the universe. In this sense, solitude is not a final destination, but a necessary step in the journey of spiritual growth. It is a period of adaptation, where souls prepare for new connections that are aligned with their new vibrations and understandings. Although the chosen ones may feel alone on the physical plane, it is important to remember that they are deeply connected to the whole. This connection goes beyond the tangible. It is a web of energy that binds all souls together in a vibrant fabric of existence. In times of loneliness, the chosen ones can find solace in this universal connection, remembering that they are never truly alone. Loneliness is transformed into a state of communion with the universe, where every thought, every emotion, becomes part of a greater whole. This sense of connection is fundamental to understanding solitude in the context of life's mission. As the chosen ones immerse themselves in their journey of self-knowledge, solitude becomes a catalyst for discovering their purpose. In this journey, vibration, energy protection and consciousness awakening play crucial roles. Each of these elements intertwine in a cosmic dance that guides the chosen ones to their destiny. In the end, solitude is not a curse, but a blessing in disguise. It is a space where the seeds of self-knowledge and connection with the universe are cultivated. Through this journey, the chosen ones discover that true community is found in shared vibration, beyond physical limitations. Solitude becomes a fertile ground for growth, where souls can flourish in their authenticity and fulfill their mission. As we reflect on the transformative power of solitude in the journey of the chosen ones, it is essential to consider how this process intertwines with the path of self-knowledge. Solitude, as we have explored, is not a state of isolation, but an opportunity to look within and discover the truth of our being. Connection to the whole, protection of energy and awakening of consciousness are elements that intertwine in this journey, creating a clear path to self-realization. As we move into the next topic, the path of self-knowledge, we will delve into how this inner journey becomes a beacon that guides the chosen ones toward their life mission. Solitude becomes a powerful tool that, when used with intention and awareness, can lead to profound discoveries that change not only the life of the individual, but also the lives of those around them. Thus, the exploration of solitude and self-knowledge are intertwined in a cycle of continuous growth, where each step taken in the silence of solitude brings us closer to the truth of who we are and what we came into this world to do. Solitude is an experience that may seem daunting to many, but for the chosen ones, it is a path of transformation and self-discovery. This journey toward self-knowledge is not simply a physical retreat from the outside world, but a deep immersion into the vast ocean of our inner being. Through solitude, the chosen ones learn to listen to their inner voice, that innate wisdom that resides in each of us and is often drowned out in the noise of everyday life. Self-knowledge is a continuous and evolutionary process. In this space of solitude, the chosen ones begin to shed the layers of social conditioning and external expectations. This stripping is not an act of rejection, but an act of love for oneself. By releasing what does not belong to them, the chosen ones find their essence, their life purpose. Each moment of solitude becomes an opportunity to reflect on who they really are, what they are passionate about and how they can contribute to the world in a way that resonates with their inner truth. During this journey, the chosen ones may discover that their passions and desires do not fit into conventional molds. They may feel that their aspirations are different from those around them, which can intensify their sense of loneliness. However, it is precisely in this recognition of uniqueness that their true potential begins to blossom. Solitude becomes an ally, a sacred space where the seeds of creativity and authenticity are cultivated. The path of self-knowledge also involves confronting our shadows. In solitude, the chosen ones have the opportunity to look inward and face those aspects of themselves that they often avoid. This confrontation can be painful, but it is essential for growth. By accepting and embracing all parts of their being, the chosen ones free themselves from emotional burdens and limiting patterns that have prevented them from moving forward in their life mission. This inner healing process not only transforms the chosen ones, but also prepares them to be beacons of light and guidance for others seeking their own path. In addition, solitude provides a space for deep reflection. In this silence, the chosen ones can meditate, write, create and connect with their intuition. The practice of meditation, in particular, becomes a powerful tool for self-knowledge. As they immerse themselves in stillness, they can access higher levels of consciousness, where the answers to their deepest questions emerge with clarity and certainty. This state of spiritual connection not only offers them guidance, but also allows them to experience inner peace, a sense of wholeness that transcends physical solitude. On this journey, the chosen ones may also experience the revelation of their unique gifts and talents. By allowing solitude to speak to them, they discover abilities they may never have recognized before. They may feel a deep connection to creativity, spirituality, healing or any other form of expression that calls to them. This discovery not only enriches them on a personal level, but also helps them understand how they can serve humanity. Each of us has a role to play in the great tapestry of life, and solitude provides the space to identify and refine that role. Solitude, then, becomes a journey into self-compassion. As the chosen ones get to know themselves, they learn to be kind to their own imperfections. This self-acceptance becomes the foundation for building healthier, more authentic relationships with others. By knowing their own value, the chosen ones are better equipped to attract meaningful connections that reflect their true selves. Loneliness, in this sense, is not just a state of isolation, but a crucial stage in preparing for love and genuine connection. As the chosen ones advance on this path of self-knowledge, they may begin to feel the need to share their experience and wisdom with the world. This urge to help others becomes a fundamental aspect of their life mission. Loneliness, then, is not seen as a punishment, but as a blessing. It is a necessary stage for cultivating the clarity, compassion and inner strength that will enable you to fulfill your purpose authentically. Connection to the whole is another aspect that is revealed in solitude. As the chosen ones dive within, they begin to feel that they are part of something much larger. This connection to the universe and to the collective energy transforms their perception of loneliness. Although physically they may be alone, spiritually they are intertwined with all beings and with the very essence of life. This understanding brings them deep peace and acceptance, reminding them that their aloneness is, in reality, a connection to the infinite. The path of self-knowledge, then, becomes a sacred dance between solitude and connection. As the chosen ones delve into their inner being, they also open themselves to the possibility of new relationships that will resonate with their higher vibration. Solitude becomes a space of preparation, a time of incubation in which they are nurtured with self-love and authenticity. As the chosen ones become more sure of themselves and their purpose, they begin to manifest connections in their lives that reflect their true selves. These relationships are different from those they have had in the past. They are no longer seen as mere superficial interactions, but as meaningful alliances that support and enrich your spiritual journey. Loneliness, then, becomes a transitional stage leading to a life filled with love, purpose and genuine connection. Solitude, in its essence, is an invitation to introspection. With each moment of silence, the chosen ones are called to explore the deepest corners of their soul. This journey is not a destination, but an ongoing process that allows them to grow, learn and evolve. As they move forward, they realize that loneliness is only a part of their human experience, a catalyst that empowers them to embrace their authenticity and fulfill their life mission. With this realization, the chosen ones prepare for the next step in their journey, protecting their energy. In a world full of distractions and negative energies, learning to guard their essence becomes a vital tool to keep their vibration high and align with their purpose. Solitude, far from being an obstacle, reveals itself as the necessary refuge to cultivate the strength and clarity that will allow you to move forward in your mission with confidence and determination. Loneliness is a state that many of the chosen ones experience on their path to self-realization and the fulfillment of their life mission. It is often perceived as a burden, an emptiness that can be discouraging. However, from a mystical and spiritual perspective, this solitude can be seen as a sacred refuge, a space of protection for our energy. In this journey towards self-knowledge and connection with the universe, the chosen ones find in solitude a way to shelter themselves from external influences that could divert them from their true purpose. Energy is a fundamental aspect of our existence. Every thought, every emotion, every intention we emit has a unique vibration. The chosen ones, being in constant search for truth and authenticity, tend to vibrate at higher frequencies, allowing them to connect with higher levels of consciousness. However, this energetic elevation can also be a double-edged sword. Not everyone around us is willing or able to tune into these frequencies. Therefore, it is common for those walking the spiritual path to feel isolated. The need to protect their energy becomes a priority, and in this process, solitude manifests itself as a way to safeguard the most precious thing they possess, their essence. Energy protection is not an act of selfishness, but a necessity. The elect are often highly sensitive and empathic, which means they absorb the emotions and energies of those around them. In a world where negative vibrations can be overwhelming, isolation can be a survival strategy. By staying away from certain influences, you can focus your energy on your personal and spiritual growth. This time alone allows them to reflect on their experiences, learn from them and ultimately transform themselves. Solitude thus becomes an ally in their life mission, a safe space where they can explore their inner self without external distractions. In this protected state, the chosen ones immerse themselves in practices that nurture their soul. This may include meditation, writing, contemplation in nature or any activity that allows them to connect with their deepest self. In doing so, they begin to discover their true passions and longings, which helps them delineate their path in the world. This inner exploration is essential, as it provides them with the clarity they need to move confidently toward their divine purpose. It is important to recognize that loneliness is not a permanent state. As the chosen ones engage in self-knowledge and healing, they are also constantly evolving. Protecting their energy is a phase, a stepping stone in their spiritual journey. Over time, relationships that resonate with your new frequency will begin to manifest. These connections will be more authentic and meaningful, as they will be aligned with your true self. Thus, solitude becomes a preparatory period, a time of incubation where the chosen ones prepare to receive new energies, new relationships, and new experiences that complement their growth. However, this transition is not always easy. Often, the chosen ones face resistance from their environment. People who do not understand their path may question their need to be alone or may try to drag them back into dynamics that no longer serve them. This is where willpower and determination play a crucial role. Standing firm in your decision to protect your energy requires courage and a deep understanding of your life mission. Often, these challenging moments become opportunities to reaffirm your commitment to your own spiritual journey. Solitude also offers the opportunity to develop a deeper relationship with oneself and the divine. In this space, the chosen ones can explore their spirituality without the limitations imposed by external expectations. Through introspection, they can connect with their divine essence, understanding that they are part of something much greater. This connection gives them a sense of purpose and belonging that transcends physical loneliness. They understand that although they may feel alone on the earthly plane, they are always surrounded by universal love and support. Moreover, solitude can be a catalyst for the awakening of consciousness. In silence and reflection, the chosen ones can confront their fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs. This process of emotional and mental cleansing is essential to advance on their spiritual path. As they shed layers of conditioning and foreign expectations, they become more authentic and aligned with their true selves. This awakening not only transforms their lives, but also influences those around them, as their heightened energy can inspire others to seek their own path to authenticity. Finally, solitude is a reminder of the importance of connection to the whole. Although the chosen ones may experience moments of physical isolation, they are intrinsically connected to the universe and all beings that inhabit it. Every thought, every action, every intention they emit resonates in the cosmos, creating an energetic fabric that binds everyone together. This understanding brings them comfort and helps them face loneliness with a new perspective. Instead of seeing it as an emptiness, they see it as a sacred space of connection with the divine. As the chosen ones continue on their journey, solitude becomes an ally rather than an enemy. It gives them the opportunity to heal, grow, and transform. The protection of your energy is an act of love for yourself, allowing you to move forward with clarity and determination toward your divine purpose. Thus, solitude becomes the prelude to new connections, new experiences, and a spiritual awakening that will lead them to discover their true essence. As the chosen ones navigate this journey, they are in a constant process of transformation and evolution. By protecting their energy and embracing solitude as a state of growth, they are poised to move through the next stage of their journey, the awakening of consciousness. This awakening, often marked by a profound shift in perspective and a more intense connection with their inner self and the universe, will allow them to explore new dimensions of their spirituality and ultimately redefine their place in the world. Thus, the journey continues, ever deeper, ever more enlightened. The loneliness of the chosen is a subject that raises many questions and reflections. Often, those who consider themselves chosen feel a disconnection from the world around them, a sense of being on a different path, a path that, although lonely, is profoundly meaningful. As we delve deeper into the concept of awakening consciousness, we begin to understand that this solitude is not a condemnation, but an essential stage in the spiritual journey. Awakening consciousness is a transformative process that leads us to question our beliefs, explore our life purpose and connect with deeper aspects of our being. On this path, loneliness can emerge as a natural response to the evolution of our own energy and vibration. As we begin to awaken, our perceptions change, and with them, our way of relating to others. Loneliness during this process is not necessarily negative. In fact, it can be a gift. It is a time of introspection, where the mind and heart align to explore who we really are and what we wish to manifest in our lives. In this space, we can listen to the inner voice that guides us, that divine spark that reminds us that we are part of something much bigger than ourselves. However, this awakening often brings with it the challenge of letting go of relationships that no longer serve us, which can result in a sense of isolation. It is in this context that loneliness manifests as a growth factor. As we vibrate at higher frequencies, it is natural that some people may not be able to keep up with us. This disconnection may arise from others' inability to understand our experiences or from their reluctance to step out of their own comfort zones. In this sense, loneliness becomes a sign of our spiritual progress. It indicates that we are leaving behind old beliefs and patterns that no longer resonate with our new reality. Solitude also acts as a catalyst for self-exploration. It is in stillness that we can delve into our emotions, our fears and our aspirations. Without the distractions of the outside world, we have the opportunity to look inward and discover who we are at our core. This journey towards self-knowledge is fundamental for the chosen ones, as it allows them to clarify their intentions and align their life with their spiritual mission. In this process, solitude becomes an ally, a space where we can recompose ourselves and find clarity. In addition, the awakening of consciousness can bring with it a greater sensitivity to the energies around us. The elect often feel overwhelmed by the noise of the world, the emotions of others and negative influences. Solitude can be a way of protecting themselves, a way of sheltering their life energy so that they can move forward on their path. This does not mean that they disconnect from others forever, but that they choose wisely the connections they wish to cultivate. In this sense, solitude becomes an act of self-love. However, it is important to remember that the awakening of consciousness is not a linear journey. There can be ups and downs, moments of doubt and confusion. Loneliness may intensify at such times, leading us to question our choice to follow this path. But it is precisely in those moments of deep introspection that we find the opportunity to reevaluate our beliefs and strengthen our inner connection. Solitude becomes a sacred space where we can heal old wounds and open ourselves to new possibilities. Ultimately, the awakening of consciousness leads us to understand that, although we may sometimes feel alone on our journey, we are deeply connected to the fabric of the universe. This connection is a reminder that we are never truly alone. Loneliness may be a physical state, but on the spiritual plane, we are part of a vibrant web of energy that unites all beings. Each chosen one, each soul on its path, contributes to this vast web of existence, creating a sense of community that transcends the tangible. As we move forward on this journey, we begin to recognize that our solitude is a doorway to connection with the whole. While it may seem challenging, it is also an opportunity to open our hearts and minds to new experiences and relationships. Solitude becomes a bridge to connection with those who share our vibration, those who resonate with our dreams and aspirations. Thus, the awakening of consciousness becomes a journey toward the discovery of community beyond physical limitations. It allows us to recognize that although on the physical plane we may experience loneliness, on the spiritual plane, we are part of a cosmic dance. Each time we tune into our essence, each time we align with our intentions, we begin to attract kindred souls who are in tune with our vibration. Solitude, then, becomes an act of faith and surrender. It is the moment when we allow ourselves to be authentic, where we free ourselves from the expectations of others and embrace our true nature. In this process, we create space for new connections that reflect our evolution. As we transform, our relationships also transform, and souls that align with our purpose begin to appear in our lives. Just as the moon goes through phases and cycles, we also go through periods of loneliness and connection. Each phase has its purpose, each experience teaches us something valuable. Solitude prepares us to receive, to open ourselves to the abundance of meaningful relationships that are destined to cross our path. It reminds us that, although we may momentarily walk alone, we are always in motion toward creating a fabric of love and connection. Therefore, it is essential to embrace solitude as a space of growth and awakening. In this journey towards self-knowledge and connection with the whole, let us remember that every step we take is a step towards the light. As we allow ourselves to feel and explore our solitude, we begin to open the doors to new experiences of authentic connection. And so, solitude becomes the gateway to a world where we are never truly alone, where each choice brings us closer to the realization of our life mission. The connection to the whole is ultimately the thread that binds our experiences together. As we navigate through solitude and the awakening of consciousness, let us remember that each of us is a critical piece in this beautiful puzzle of the universe. In our solitude, we find the strength to connect, to love, and to be an active part of the collective energy that surrounds us. And so, although the chosen ones may feel loneliness along the way, they are always preparing for the arrival of a vibrant community that awaits them at the end of this transformative journey. Loneliness, often seen as a burden, becomes a blessing for those who have been chosen. In this spiritual journey, solitude is not a symbol of abandonment, but an open door to a deeper understanding of our connection to the universe. It is a state that, although it may appear lonely on the physical plane, reveals a vibrant connection to the whole. In this context, the connection to the universe manifests itself in surprising, meaningful ways, reaffirming that, although physically alone, we are never truly devoid of the life energy that surrounds us. When we immerse ourselves in the essence of connection with the whole, we begin to understand that, in reality, each of us is an integral part of a cosmic web. This web extends beyond the visible and tangible, and is composed of thoughts, emotions, and energies that intertwine us with the universe. The chosen ones, when attuned to this energy, perceive a broader reality that transcends the physical. Solitude becomes a refuge where they can experience this connection on a deeper level. The connection to the all feels like an undercurrent of love and understanding, a constant reminder that our experiences, however solitary they may seem, are interconnected with those of others. In moments of solitude, the chosen ones often find solace in meditation, contemplation, and introspection. These practices allow the energy of the universe to flow through them, facilitating deep communication with their inner self and, simultaneously, with the cosmos. In this space of solitude, a special connection with intuition develops. The chosen ones learn to listen to the inner wisdom that guides them, allowing them to discern their life's purpose. The answers they seek are not found in the outside noise, but in the silence of their inner self. This journey towards self-knowledge is enriched by the connection with the whole, which acts as a spiritual compass. The more they immerse themselves in their solitude, the sharper their vision of the mission they have come to fulfill becomes. Solitude, then, becomes a period of preparation. In this state of introspection, the chosen ones align themselves with their true essence. The connection with the universe gives them a broader perspective on their experiences and helps them understand that every challenge and every moment of solitude is part of a divine plan. Through this connection, they can see that their path is not an isolated journey, but a journey that contributes to the collective growth of humanity. The chosen ones also find in this connection a sense of community. Although physically they may be alone, spiritually they are surrounded by guides, teachers, and beings of light who support them on their path. This spiritual support network acts as a support, reminding them that they are never without companionship. Solitude becomes a sacred space where they can communicate with these beings, receiving messages and guidance that help them move forward. In addition, the connection with the whole allows the chosen ones to experience moments of synchronicity and meaningful coincidences. As they become attuned to the energy of the universe, they begin to notice patterns and signals that guide them toward their destiny. These experiences not only help them validate their path, but also remind them that their solitude is a state of grace, where they can receive the guidance they need to fulfill their mission. Solitude also offers the opportunity to transform their perception of themselves. In this space, the chosen ones can leave behind the masks they have worn in their social interactions. This process of shedding external expectations allows them to embrace their authenticity. By connecting with their true self, they discover that loneliness is not a negative state, but a journey towards self-love and acceptance. This self-love becomes a vibration that radiates outward, attracting those who resonate with their authentic energy. The path of the chosen ones is filled with moments of revelation and spiritual growth. In solitude, they have the opportunity to cultivate their spirituality, practice gratitude, and open themselves to the abundance of the universe. They understand that, although at times they may feel isolated, their connection to the whole is a source of power and wisdom. As they immerse themselves in this connection, they become more aware of their role in creating the reality they wish to experience. It is important to mention that solitude does not mean giving up relationships. As the chosen ones connect more deeply with their essence, they begin to attract people who share their vibration and purpose. These authentic connections are the result of an alignment process in which relationships become an extension of their spiritual growth. Solitude, then, becomes a space of preparation for meaningful connections to come. In this sense, solitude becomes a gift. It allows the chosen ones to cultivate an intimate relationship with themselves and the universe. Through meditation, reflection, and conscious connection, they discover that solitude is a sacred state of being that affords them the opportunity to grow, learn, and evolve. By embracing this solitude, the chosen ones become beacons of light that illuminate the path for others, reminding them that solitude can be a journey of self-discovery and deep connection. Finally, it is critical to recognize that solitude can also be a catalyst for personal transformation. In silence, the chosen ones face their fears, doubts, and limitations. This process of confrontation, though often challenging, is essential for spiritual evolution. By releasing emotional burdens and limiting beliefs, the chosen ones free themselves from the chains that have kept them bound. In this journey of liberation, solitude becomes a path to resilience and inner strength. At the end of the day, the solitude of the chosen ones is a gift that allows them to connect with their divine purpose. Through this connection with the whole, they discover that they are part of something much greater than themselves. Solitude becomes a sacred space where they can cultivate their spirituality, receive guidance, and embrace their authenticity. As they move forward on their journey, the chosen ones realize that, although they may feel alone on the physical plane, they are eternally connected to the universe and to the collective energy that unites us all. Thus, solitude becomes a transformative experience that allows them to blossom and shine, reminding them that they are never truly alone.